Hello everybody, I'm Earl. Welcome to my shop. When we bought our house 24 years ago, the builder had installed wire shelving in the closets. No drawers, no cabinets, nothing else. We're finally getting around to replacing that now. I've just finished the first of 4 pieces we have planned for the master bedroom. This is a chest or a cabinet with drawers in it that I think is going to make things a lot nicer in our closet. Of course, I wanted to use dowels in this project, and this time I decided I needed something a little more versatile than the shop-made ones I made last year and made videos about, or the self-centering Dowel Jig I recently made a video about also. I looked around and decided that the Jessem 8350 Dowel Jig Master Kit was the one I wanted to purchase. So I got one. I got all 3 sizes, a 1/2 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/4 inch holes guides for it. This is a well-made, quality finish, precision machine jig that I am very impressed with. I used dowels for most of the construction on the case of this cabinet, and on the drawers I knew I wanted to use dowels, and I knew I wanted the drawers to have exposed dowels on the sides. This jig worked very well to do that. It allowed the 2 pieces, a front and back, or a side or a back, or a side and a front, to be clamped together at one time and the holes drilled simultaneously into both pieces, which made for very accurate drawers. I was very pleased with how that worked out. I'd like to show you how I did that now. The fence of the Jessem Jig is clamped to the end piece of the drawer using 2 clamps. In this case, the width of the pieces was almost identical to the length of the fence, so I just eyeballed the jig in the center of the piece. Next, ensure that the side piece is butted against the fence and even with the end piece. I used another clamp just to ensure that the 2 pieces stayed even. Two more clamps secure the side piece to the face of the Jessem Jig. I like that this jig has adequate room for clamping of both surfaces simultaneously. Using the 3/8 inch guide, all 5 holes are drilled at once. Two dowels were dry fitted to hold the pieces in position, while the remaining corners were clamped and drilled. All of these drawers were nice and square after glue up. After this, it's just a matter of gluing and clamping the pieces together. Cutting the ends off the dowels, which I left exposed a little bit. I cut the ends off with a multi-tool and then sanded it all smooth. The drawer bottom, I just used a piece of 1/4 inch plywood, glued and pin nailed to the thing. Since all the construction is 3/4 inch pine plywood with edge banding on the top, I didn't think I'd have any problem with wood expansion or contraction or anything like that. I also decided not to use roller guides, and instead went with an oak strip on each side, as well as an oak strip mounted in the case on each side. The oak strips were then waxed, and that makes a very smooth sliding drawer. I'm happy with that. And it was extremely cheap, made it with scraps. So that worked out very good. I'm pleased with the results of this project. The Jessem Jig worked very well. I was very happy with it. I also considered the Dowel Jig, and I'm sure it would do a very good job at this also. I've never used one of those. Maybe one day I'd like to try it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Comments and suggestions are certainly welcome. Y'all take care and have a great day.